Hi, I'm Jenny. I'm one half of Jen Squared, and today I just wanted to start off this video. I'm gonna do a vlog. I'm gonna lock in. We're locking in to finish the first draft of my first ever novel. Here's the thing, little backstory. It's been 2 years coming. Too long, in my opinion, for a first draft, because if you think about it, there's a lot of work that needs to be done to make this something I'll be proud of in the future. And I try not to read back right now because it's the first draft. The first draft simply needs to exist, because I also anticipate that it's gonna be bad. in a good way. It's gonna be bad, but it's gonna be better at the end, and more ideas have come to me to like strengthen the storyline, etc., etc. Writing is a hobby, so we're doing this in my hobby time. So yeah, for it to come up to 2 years, it's totally fine. But I've added the hobby of YouTube, and so I'm taking a break from YouTube, and I probably should film this and like add this to like a video before we take this little break. But here we are. I didn't plan this. I am gonna take a break from editing videos so that I can focus on writing my novel. I'm so close I can taste it. In June, we did a 30-day challenge, which you can watch. It's on Shorts, and I did a summary video at the end. And my goal was to finish this novel by the end of the year, but I'm so close, and it's September, and it's so close that I'm like, okay, let's just finish it. Let's just knock it out of the park. And then I'll actually be able to work on book 2 because I'm planning a trilogy. Okay, the plan is, here's the plan. I have a trilogy mapped out, very bare bones, but mapped out. And I want to start working on book 2 for NaNoWriMo. My hope is that if in September I can knock out the first draft of my first novel, then October, Preptober, I can get enough done in scene cards for the first act of the second novel. And so if I can focus on that, then I can manuscript write in November. And that is the dream, because NaNoWriMo is so fun when you're doing manuscript writing, at least in my opinion. That's the plan. That's where things are going. I'm going to write as much as I can, try to knock it out. I don't have much left. Honestly, I've got like 4 story beats left. Like, it's not much. I'm so close, so I'm locking in. We're locking in. Cut to, I can't write right now, but I can write tomorrow. Cut to the montage of me writing, and I'll probably try to take a break in the middle somewhere. Who knows how many more words it's gonna be, etc., etc. I'll try to cut and have a chat and give you an update before we do like an outro and do another montage. Talk soon. Okay, bye. Okay, talk to you later. Okay, bye. We made time. I have a tripod somewhere, and I actually don't know where it is. That's not good. I'm just gonna keep writing. I'll see you later. Okay, so it's day 3. It's been about a week since I've started filming this, which I don't know if I actually explained that. Basically, throughout the month, anytime that I find time to carve out for my hobby is going to be time to write my manuscript. It's a little bit slow going, not word count wise, like I'm pretty happy with the words, but it feels like I'm straining to reach the exciting part that's like the ending last 100 pages, which is kind of ridiculous to think that I would be like still waiting to start those like last 100 pages before things get exciting, but I'm sure it's not like that. But it's just like the anticipatory moments prior to everything getting crazy. So I feel like I'm just kind of getting through what I need to get through so that I can get to the writing the exciting parts. And the thing is, it feels like it's done already because I've known how it's going to end for the longest time. I don't know, that it's not that it kind of feels like a filler episode versus like the real meat and potatoes. All I'm saying is that I'm like pushing through right now because I know I get to write the really exciting scenes coming up, and I'm setting up for those exciting scenes, and I'm really looking forward to it. But for now, I have to trudge along and get through this little bit before I can start writing those scenes, and then maybe it'll go faster. But I'm not mad at my pace. I'm not mad. Okay, check-in is done. Talk to you soon. It's dark. Hi. Okay, it is what day is it? Today's day 6 of me writing and like dedicating myself to writing this first draft. I have just officially like finished on the edge of when things will tumble, and like I'm at the precipice. Like we're about to tumble down into the super exciting parts of like, you know, how do I describe this? This is so challenging. I'm ending off the tension building and moving towards the like excitement and the oh my gosh, it's happening. Wait, what? That's what's happening. That had absolutely like no descriptors in it, and that was just reaction, but like that's the emotion I expect somebody would. This emotion I'm going through writing this. It's going well, is what I'm saying. I feel as soon as I have a bit of time, it's gonna just pour out. I'm really excited because part of this is, and I don't know if I already said this in my day 3. What day did I do an update? I don't know. But in the last update, I don't know if I already said this, but it's like, I feel like this has been written for so long because I know exactly where things are going, and I've written it into the scene cards and I've reviewed them and edited them and, you know, whatever. So it feels like I'm done, and I'm already like, I've thought about book 2 so much, and I've written like a bare bones kind of document for book 2. So like, it feels like I'm already like moved on to writing book 2. Meanwhile, like it's not on paper yet. So I gotta get that done. So I feel this is good. This is progress. I'm excited, tension building, and like everything is just about to tumble. And I'm really, really, really pumped about it. So I guess we will chat soon. I hope. I wonder how many more days it's gonna take me. I wonder what I'm gonna write next. My gosh, I'm so busy. Okay, fingers crossed it's soon, and we'll talk soon. And yeah, I'm gonna write a first draft of first novel of my first ever trilogy. Welcome to the one part of this video where I actually set up my tripod. Sorry about this. I hate that. That's probably why I never turn on any lights, and then I look like a gremlin. It's not the same day. That snuck up on me, folks. I'm not gonna lie to you. I sat down at that Starbucks fully ready to commit hours to writing, and then you know, the the last part of my book, which I've had the final scene of my book thought out for a very, very long time. I think I had the final scene before I had the beginning of the book. So I've been thinking about it for a long time. I knew exactly how it was going to go. I knew exactly what kind of confessions or lack of confessions or moments that I wanted to happen prior, well in advance. And that's all well and good, but when you're actually like I was when you sit down and you tell yourself, okay, you know what, that's it, like I'm finishing this manuscript, I don't think that you ever really think you're going to do it. Not necessarily in a doubt of your abilities, but maybe just the story is not over and there's so much to fix, there's so much to revisit. That is a whole other video, but it just doesn't occur to you when that might be done. When I started this vlog and decided, okay, you know what, I need some time off of YouTube to commit to finishing off my manuscript before NaNoWriMo, I was like, yeah, like that makes sense, like I can do it. But I never thought like, okay, I'm gonna be done soon. And I don't know how I feel about that, you know, like it's pretty exciting. I have a whole manuscript. This me sitting down to film this one part is happening well after. Like Nano is approaching, I'm not ready, but it's fine. I tracked what I wrote and I thought there was more to come out of me for the final scenes. The scene cards thus far for the entire book I have not followed to a T by any means. There has been so many deviations, and there's been so many moments where I elaborate or I add something that wasn't there before, or new ideas have come for the entire series, and so I set things up for future, or religion comes into the picture all of a sudden. New aspects have been added at different spots during writing, which is well and good, but I thought I was gonna still write more than 12,600 words in this last month, which is not a lot. I mean, it's a lot. I just didn't, it snuck up on me, man. I didn't know that was gonna be it. So here's the tracker that I made for this. I wasn't sure if it was gonna happen in a month. It did. So for the month of September, I was like, let's lock in and let's finish this manuscript so that I can write something new that's also been coming up in my mind these past few months, well, probably a year at this point, thinking up of where they were going in book 2. So this is the tracker. I'm gonna put it on the screen here. I've made a tracker like this for NaNoWriMo for you. If you'd like, you can go watch the video of how to make it and make it yourself, which I find really fun. Or you could just go to the description and find the link for the Google Doc and make yourself a copy, which is a lot easier, and you can make whatever color scheme you want. This was the different color scheme. I called it Misty Morning Plains. I can't take myself seriously ever. So like when I look at these things, I'm like, at the time, like it's really fun and cool. But then when I look back, I'm like, nobody else is gonna get it. So in any case, that's all well and good. My first draft is done. Manuscript for book 1, check it off my list, ding the bell. Yeah, still, oh wow, that's level 2 author right there. Project Elixir, the next steps are coming up. I think what we're gonna do, I'm following Jen at this point. She's like planned her whole book for book 2, and she's finished, I'm pretty sure she's finished all of her scene cards. So she's starting book 2 manuscript for Nano, which you probably already know. So I'm gonna follow her lead on this one, and I'm just gonna start planning. I'm gonna just do it in chunks. Plan Act 1, scene card Act 1, and then manuscript Act 1 of book 2, because book 1 is done. Okay, bye. Like, I don't know what else to say at this point. This is pretty pumped. I'm pumped. I'm excited. I'm thrilled. If you're here, drop me a like, drop me a subscribe. Why not? And I'll see you in Nano, because I'll be vlogging every 10 days. Jen is going to be posting every single day. Wait, that hasn't happened yet, but this video probably won't come out for that. But if you find this, if I can post this in the middle of November, I will. But I'll hopefully see you tomorrow. Okay, bye.